cursed or blessed with it, but it will be the Hunters versus the Dragons for all you animal enthusiasts out there.
Yeah, it is going to be potentially a Game 5 here, Lemons. By having that long-range poke damage, you can remove Gaga's resources and leave the rest of Chengdu Hunters vulnerable to Lijiang getting a triple boot, a quadruple, what? Hello? Lijiang, I can't believe they didn't expect this. Unbelievable.
Lip has the visor and might not even need it with that pick on the Jinmu. How did this happen? The Dragons are going to go for more, and it's another clean team fight win. The Dragons are looking flawless.
To be generated, and Lip's already moved forward with a nano visor.
Lip's a Chad. I can't believe this. Primal and Hunters tried to fight back, and you can't even blame them. It's 90%. Oh, the chase down on Gaga is so nasty, and so is his blade. The Bionic Grenade hits Who Are You? It did slow him down until his death occurred. The Hunters got 2-2 trades. It's 3v3. Jinmu gets the kill onto Lip, and finally, any connection with Monk in terms of LOS. Now Leaf is just getting pounded by the rest of the team. You got a barrier engage from Lijiang. He is bloodthirsty, and he's coming for your backline. Jinmu might be able to keep this wick burning, but Hunters, I could count their kills on one hand. I'm a concerned citizen. That is map 1 for the Dragons. Has to rely on good communication with Nisha to get those packs online.
Up against that Widowmaker, choosing to go for the Pharah. The wall is laid down, and Jinmu simply lands on top of it while you're perched. Jinmu takes his head off, and now could find themselves in a duel with Leave across the motorway.
Lip still doing okay. Leave, not so much. And with these few picks, Dragons will be able to cap, and it's about who they want to bury with the rest. Great shots from Lip so far.
Lip is not Pharah is better suited to taking out others. Look at this, Dicer comes on in to try and contest.
You do your best. You got a nano. You got the, I wouldn't say the sustain, but you at least have damage mitigation. Jinmu is going to maul at this point. He cannot get Lip off his back, but the grab. Daisy saves the day. The 3K and the cart contest all further away. Now the Hunters unleash the tactical visor. Leaf might even drop towards the cart. See if he can slay the backline. Slay Queen. Yes, he does. Iziaki's down. Lijiang flies away. The Dragons are the attacking team, by the way, and they're on the cart. The Hunters, the major flank is paying off. They've split the Dragons in half. Lip has gotten the attention of Lijiang. Void is back in the picture, and the Hunters really struck back real quick with a visor. Dragons trying to stack everything they can. A grab from Void. Trap sleeve during the nano visor. Can he get the kills the Hunter needs to push back the Dragons? It's overtime, and it already starts off with 1 kill. The Valkyrie helping the Hunters with resources. Lip even has time to get resurrected back in as Lip is just demolishing this battlefield. Leave steps up. The focusing beam claims 2. Fleta can't be stopped, and he will take a nap, but the job has been done, and the Dragons will cap B.
And Leave at the moment is camping the car. 1v2 for Fleta.
Oh, the grab from Void to trap the Hunters. Daisy is just barely alive, saved by the Monk Nano, but just crumbs of health left, and Void got nanoed at the end. A huge edge the Dragons needed. They only have 3 on the cart, though, and Leave has the visor. He climbs to the high ground, hopes to claim the life of Iziaki, who needs to keep Void up if the Dragons hope to stay alive. And they step off the cart, so the Dragons will not be finishing the map. Keep that Inspire going, keep the cart contested as much as possible. Void gets more and more charged up as Lip on the high ground diffs Leave. Now they have free range to get damage onto Daisy, and just 1 headshot brings that Zarya to half HP. The grab is thrown from the attack. The Dragons wanted to be aggressive, but it's Lip that is the true threat on this battlefield, getting 2 headshots, no supports, and no hope for the Hunter. There's the blade and the nano. The grab from Void. Jinmu still steps up and kills everyone who was just around Void's grab. Lip gets away thanks to the sleep of Iziaki, but the Dragons are only left with 2 members. Iziaki wants to die as quickly as possible, not get staggered out. Moving on to the nano, gives it finally to Daisy. Void on the same thing, hoping to trade backlines as the grab is thrown from the duplicate. Daisy close to a second one, and Jinmu above lays down the damage into the duplicated grab, and surely this is enough. There's only 2 left of the Dragons on the cart, and they're about to get grabbed off. Somehow they're still contesting, and it's only finally the Widow as the Hunters make up for a brutal to the pack. As Daisy is contesting the point, just in case the Dragons were to step up. He wants to present himself as much as possible as Lip versus Leave, but the right click and the last slap goes to Lip. A great bubble to Who Are You too, so he starts applying pressure to anyone in Hotel. Now that Lip's in position, the Hunters are cornered, and that's just it. The Dragons will get the card.
Who Are You takes out Jinmu as well, and this is such a prodigious battle of Genjis as well, Lemon. Jinmu could widely be considered Who Are You sometimes.
That visor's coming from the alleyway, and he receives a nano from Izayaki, which is bounced between either Void or Lip, or even Who Are You, who actually had the blade, but Who Are You doesn't even need any help. He just killed 4. It's just a neutral fight like that, and he gets to conserve the blade. I can't, as Void panicked and threw the grab, which didn't end up doing much. Now Void has claimed Daisy, giving space to Who Are You to dive deeper into that backline and returns just in time for healing. The Hunters with their backs against the wall and Dragons with all the time in the world to barrier engage. Nisha has the touch! And they got booped off somehow. The Dragons with 4 minutes and 18. That is insane. Their turn. Now it's a battle of ults though, and this can still be good news for the Hunters. Jinmu, the Nano Blade, he's in the back. He's hoping to close the gap against Izayaki. Finally claims that kill. Lijiang though, you gotta be worried about him. 4 HP, slapped in the face by Lijiang, and Drag kind of assessing where the threat is coming from. But also the split allows the Dragons to take a fight with a man advantage. Lip is gone though, not feeling so good. Who Are You gets slept, and he's woke, or maybe, oh, Jinmu gets slept. We swap to Who Are You, who gets diffed by Colosseo, just like Lijiang. This feels very deja vu, as Void is going to get surrounded by 4 or 5 members of the Hunters. Meters away, they will be capping shot, and that would have been a kill. Now the grab from Void. Dragons not doing much. Jinmu with the blade goes after Lip. Easy kill. Was that a... I don't even know. Oh yeah, Izayaki did nano Lijiang to try and sustain the backline, but this is trouble. Hunters hoping to cap, but it took them so many minutes to do so. They're only left with a minute, and a significant time advantage.
Void is there waiting. Who Are You is low, and Leave is on the flank.
Oh, he couldn't kill Izayaki. He's hoping to help out Daisy, who's taking too much pressure. Somebody has to touch. You're giving me a heart attack, Hunters, but they've already lost 2. Who Are You is just so goated on the Genji. And that is the end of the road for the Hunters, not able to put a single dent into. The Hunters will take every second that they can. I like that they're just being a bit more aggressive. Any stagger that they can get is crucial seconds. And after Who Are You, they know the biggest threat on that team is gone, and Nisha is getting just as aggressive, but also, if you lose any members, the respawns are closer from the Dragons, but at least you reset Void's energy, so that's good.
All in, ante up, and guess who's on the point? Lip is over here, and they only need a single tick for sleeping.
Are you serious? Oh my god. Monk is bald. He's bald because of the mold. He gets shot down by the Leave Nano Visor. A great sleep, though, from Izayaki. Ends that ult short. Kind of left with a 4-on-4. And that's Daisy in the back line. It's trouble for the Hunters. The Death Blossom not lasting long from Jinmu, all thanks to Lip. Bio grenade from Izayaki. The Dragons have to kill something. Fate is slept. He will be woke soon. He has to disengage. He doesn't have primal yet. But Lip steps forward, and the 4K is insane. We jinxed it. You got a Death Blossom, Visor, Hunters using a ton of ults. Lijiang is down, Fate and Izayaki too. A great momentum push from the Hunters, but Hunters just can't. Here is a nice call from Nisha. Someone help out Monk. He had to contest on King's Row, and he gets squashed by the dive of the Dragons, who just are looking untouchable. The Dragons, well, they will fall, and the Hunters have to do an insane...
At the auspices of this Anna,
no,
Jinmu dies mid-TP!
Oh, you can't. Oh, you wanted the high ground so bad, but Hunters were still taxiing back, and Lip is destroying everyone. The Dragons, it's just so dominant what they did in the series. The major bounce back. No Game 5 curse here. The Dragons will take the series 3-1.
You kiss your mother with those lips. Lip is absolutely fragging.